I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. John Damascene was a monk and theologian whose writings were crucial in the staunch defense of the value of the visual arts in communicating the Christian faith and in worship. John was born into an Arab Christian family around the year 676 in Damascus, in present-day Syria, during the period following the conquest of the city by the Muslim caliphs. His father ensured that his son received the best possible education. He provided him with a Christian monk as a tutor, and the bright young John became a scholar of astronomy, mathematics, and classical Greek and Arabic texts. Although a Christian, he gained such favor with the Muslim caliph that he was appointed chief advisor. John used his prominent position to fiercely oppose the iconoclastic heresy, arguing that the veneration of sacred images was lawful and pleasing to God. Those who refused to venerate images, called iconoclasts, rejected him and tried to frame him for treason, and the caliph, deceived, ordered his hand to be cut off as punishment. Miraculously, the Blessed Virgin Mary restored his hand, and to the astonishment of the caliph, he regained his trust in him. John Damascene took this as a sign and resigned his post. In gratitude to Our Lady, he attached a silver replica of his hand to his icon of the Theotokos. This three-handed icon is still preserved in a monastery in Mount Athos. John became a monk and later a priest at the monastery of St. Sabas in the Holy Land. During this time, a great debate arose known as the iconoclastic controversy. Emperor Leo III issued an edict forbidding the use of images. John wrote vehemently in favor of the use of images and encouraged lay Christians to continue using them, defying the emperor's edict. John's treatises are a beautiful defense of the theology of the Incarnation and the importance of imagination for the development of faith in Christ. John wrote that art is appropriate for representing a God who became human. He said, I do not draw an image of the immortal deity. I paint the visible flesh of God, for it is impossible to represent a spirit, much less God who gives breath to the spirit. When the invisible one becomes visible to the flesh, then you will be able to draw a likeness of his form. And he added, the invisible things of God, since the creation of the world, have been made visible through images. Imagination is directed toward God, but it needs faith, it needs grace to receive the image of God himself that he brings to humankind. And images are important to awaken the imagination, for an image speaks to the eye as words speak to the ears, bringing understanding. John wrote and adapted many biblical texts for musical use in the liturgy. He wrote numerous hymns and works on theology, philosophy, and other subjects. John Damascene, the last of the Greek fathers of the Church in the Catholic Church and the first scholastics, was proclaimed doctor of the Church because he always believed in and defended the respect for God, knowing that with God we always win.